Think of this. If you were able to operate at your best every single day, how much would you achieve? You probably would achieve a lot more than you are doing right now in your life. I mean, if you were able to wake up, nail all the daily goals that you have every single day, you would achieve more than you are right now. If we could do the things we are capable of, we would literally astound ourselves. Thomas Edison. But how do we become our best selves? When there's smartphones taking our attention all day, there's procrastination, and there is binge watching on TV shows and movies, how are we going to get to become our best selves? Surely, this kind of behavior will not get us anywhere. But how do we become our best selves then? Let us talk about goals and plans. Because if you want to become your best self, you have to have goals, you have to have plans. But now the thing is this, goals without plans are worthless. If you set goals, you don't have a plan on how you're going to execute these goals, then it's going to be a problem. You need a plan. But surprisingly, the plan as well is a big no-no without taking action or without you putting it into action, this plan. Because the plan outlines the things you should do each single day. And if you are able to follow through and actually do these things every single day, you are getting closer to the goals that you've set. So goals without plans are worthless, and plans without action or implementation are pointless. And therefore, this means implementation is key. And of course, for you to be at this level, you need to master commitment. You have to first be committed, because if you are going to try and put a plan that you're not committed to into action, then it's going to be a big problem because you will not follow through. So in simple words, for us to achieve our goals, we first have to change our mindset and become people who take action. We must become doers. Look at it this way. Plans and goals are very important, but without implementation, it's a big problem. You see, there will always be brilliant ideas. Human beings have the most brilliant ideas. Just think of any invention, electricity for example. If the inventor had only this idea or this goal in their mind and did not implement, then this invention would have not even come into existence. So implementation is key. Do not forget that ideas are in abundance, but implementation is where the disconnect happens. So anytime you feel you're not reaching your goals, make sure you visit your implementation or execution strategy, or see if you are able to put things into motion. Now, how do you improve your implementation then? The first point is commitment. I made a video about this earlier on, where I spoke about commitment and how to successfully commit to anything in your life. And you can go on and watch that video right after this video, where you will learn how to be invested in your goals. To put things quite easily, it becomes easier for you to implement when you are emotionally connected to your goals. If these things are meaningful enough to you, then it becomes easy for you to implement and take action, because now you know that this is very important and I really want this. Now keep a score of your implementation. You can also keep a weekly score of your implementation, or how well you do things, or your execution score, so to speak. Have you ever thought why it was exciting for you to get a term end report while you were in school? Well, unless you're still in school, but I was in school a long time ago. But have you ever thought of why that is fascinating? This is because it's a measure of your performance. And if you care about your performance, it is exciting to see or to get feedback on how you are doing, right? It's quite important and it's exciting. Another example is in sports. Have you ever thought why fans and the players are quite excited about the sports, soccer for example? The reason is this: there's a score that is put up there to show the teams and the fans how well they're doing at that point in time. If the score is still nil, then we know that, well, there isn't much happening here. It is taken a step further. We don't just track or measure the score. Now we measure possession. Now we measure a lot of things. How many corner kicks a certain team has gotten, how many free kicks it has gotten. All these statistics are really exciting to us as human beings because we like to see the things we care about measured. So if you take this into your own personal life and professional life and start measuring how well you implement, this is sure to help you improve. Because there's also another point that what gets measured gets managed. So if you want to manage how well you implement or your execution, then measure your execution. For example, let's say at any given day you have 5 critical tasks that you have to do towards your goals. Then you're going to have a to-do list and work through this to-do list until you get to the end. By the end of the day, you're going to now go back and check your to-do list to see what percentage you've completed. Say you have completed 3 out of 5. You calculate the percentage and it tells you your implementation score. And this is sure to help you improve because the following day you will want to make sure that you complete every task. If you are as fussy as I am, by the time you check your progress and calculate how much percentage you've completed of your tasks, it doesn't matter what time it is. If it's still the same day, you're going to push that you do that task so that you go to bed with a clear mind. See, measuring of results and implementation and execution really helps. So it's something that's going to help you implement, and implementation drives you a huge step towards your goals. Now, as you measure your implementation and execution, make sure to aim for a completion rate of 85% and upward. Because there's research that has shown that if you consistently complete 85% of your daily tasks, you are moving towards your goal way quicker than anyone else who's not doing 85% of their daily tasks. So aim for 85% average, and this will help you implement better. And as you implement better, as I've already said, you will achieve your goals. So simply put, to achieve all your goals, make sure that you keep all the promises you've made to yourself. It's very important that you keep your promises to yourself, because if you keep your promises to yourself, this will improve your self-esteem and it will make you trust in yourself. If you keep promises to others, then this builds strong relationships and it increases the trust these people have in you. Watch this next video that I've made on implementation so you can improve your implementation score and reach your goals. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, bye.